Okay, still just three of us. One more minute, then we'll get started. And if they're late, they're late. I do have this recording, so I'm going to try to put it on YouTube probably tomorrow, but soon, sometime before Monday. So, one more minute. Let's see. Hold on. How? There we go. Okay, let's just go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's recorded. So, okay, welcome to the team meeting. It's so exciting. It's our first one ever. It's going to be relatively basic, and you will find that I share everything that I know about the business in the team page. So if any of this is redundant, it's because I just don't hold back. But we are going to talk about the business mindset and the 3 legs of success, and briefly go into just details about those. Babe, come grab May, please. It's already failing. Okay, so Yvette is going to start with the business mindset. She's going to talk to us all for just a few minutes, and then we will go into the 3 legs of success, and we'll see if anybody else joins. So go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay. All right. So I just wanted to talk to you guys today about Scentsy as a business. You have to look at it as almost like a job. Well, first of all, you have to decide if you want this to be full-time, you know, like making your full-time income, or if you just want it to be a hobby and for you to get the half off products, free products, occasionally getting paid. If you want this to be a full-time job, if you want to quit your full-time job that you're doing now or your part-time job that you're doing now, you have to look at this as the job as you're doing now. You're putting in those hours, you're putting in that effort, you're putting in that time, and you're getting paid for that. That's the same as this, as the same as Scentsy. You're going to get paid for your time and effort and the quality of the work and effort that you're putting into your team, as well as your director's page is into your customers. That reflects, your work is going to reflect your pay. So you want to compare Scentsy to like a job. You devote 40 hours a week to your job. You need to devote 40 hours, 20 hours, whatever, to Scentsy, to learning. You know, you learn at your job. Well, you have to learn Scentsy. You have to learn the business in order to be successful. You have to get that business mindset, or even, I guess, that JOB mindset. Or compare it to school. You're furthering your education. Well, that's what you're doing with Scentsy too. You're furthering your education so that you can fulfill that dream job, that dream career. Sorry, Leslie, I'm like so nervous, and I did take notes. I promise I took notes. Oh, Mitch is coming in here. He's joining me off. So okay, so training videos, same with the job mentality. You're always training, you're always learning, you're always trying to better yourself at your job. You want to learn it the best that you can. You want to be the best that you can, that best consultant. Well, that's how it is with Scentsy too. As much as it is so much fun, you have to put that time, that effort, that quality into your work, even when you don't want to. You have to. You just have to do it. And you have to also learn boundaries. Leslie, I'm so nervous right now. I know. I'm trying. Okay, so I was watching Dr. Phil and somebody said something earlier. So just like a job, the amount of effort, time, quality put into your business will reflect your paycheck, your promotions, and your growth. And that's basically in one sentence everything that I'm trying to say tonight. The amount of time, the quality that you put into your business, into yourself, into your customers is going to reflect you as a person. That's what's going to attract your customers. That's what's going to attract those who want to be, those are going to want to work with you. They see you having fun and being successful. And like, I was talking to Mitch about this earlier, and Leslie has that, you know, little bit of a business background from already having a business fulfilled. And I told her, you know, I feel like she's a little ahead of me because she's already in that mindset. As much as this is fun to her, she knows what she needs to do to make the business successful. So Leslie, I look up to you to that, and I'm glad that we could have our conversations to learn that. But basically, in one sentence, that's what it is. It's the amount of time, effort that you put to your business is going to reflect your paycheck, your promotions, and your growth.
That was great. You did great, especially this is our first meeting. So, you know, that's why I said, everyone just bear with us. We're all learning, right? I am a brand new director. Yvette is relatively new to leadership. All of us are new to this business. And just what I've seen in the past, it's almost been a year for me. I believe that we can all get to where the people on the top are. I mean, Whitney alone, our SSD, I know a lot of you don't know who she is, but once you hit a leadership role, you will start to get to know her because she shows up all the time in our leaders group. Anya, who's our new SSD, you know, she's only been with the company like 3 years, you guys. So it's not about, like it is about how much work you put in, but in the beginning, it's going to require more work than pay. That's just the way this business is. You have to put in the work and then it pays off. You know what I mean? Because this business isn't an overnight success. It really isn't. There's going to be hard months and slow months. Even people who are seasoned consultants are going to have slow months. It's all about just reflecting and maybe changing things up. Something that may have worked the month previous might not work the following month, right? So it's also about being able to critique yourself and being able to just reflect on who you are and how you run your business. So I know for me, since I've been pregnant and just with the holidays and seasonal work, it's crazy. I haven't been going live as much or showing my face as much. And that's something that's reflecting and saying that, okay, Leslie, you are slacking in this part and you need to step it up, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, you know, realizing that maybe you need to put some more effort into a certain area. Okay, so with that all being said, thank you so much, Yvette. It takes pressure off me to have, you know, a guest speaker. So it helps. I know I've shared this a couple times, okay? This is literally, if you look at, you know, the tiers of business where Whitney is with all the SSDs, this is what they use to get there. It's that simple, okay? It's this simple. Basically the 3 legs of success. So each one we'll go through a little bit, but remember, guys, you don't have to get all your information from me, right? There's YouTube trainings. There is so many people who just give and give and give because they have teams of their own they're trying to train, who will talk about each specific category and probably better than I do. So, you know, definitely go out and seek those people that you can relate with, first of all, or who could speak to you in a certain way that makes sense to you. Or, you know, there's so many different levels of knowledge in this business, and all of us are in the beginning stages. So don't just rely on me and Yvette and Raina and, you know, all the people, because we do the best we can, but we don't know everything, right? So The first leg is sales, right? Obviously, our business is set around sales, sponsoring, coaching, and self-care. Self-care is on the top because you cannot do any of this if you are not taking care of yourself. Okay. So we are going, yes, everybody learns differently. Everybody does. I'm a huge visual learner, which is why I have my notes all organized here, because otherwise I'm just like, woo, whatever, the sky's blue, and get lost. So sales, first of all, we are in the party business, right? So we have got to party. It's not as easy as, just asking someone to party and everyone's going to say yes, right? You've got to go through all the no's to get to those yeses, but they feel so good when you actually finally get one, right? And I've told this to Yvette a million times. One person can change your business, one freaking person. For example, I'll just throw a couple examples out real quick. A lady at Matt's work, I didn't know her at all, but I took a warmer in and she hosted a party. It was $2,500 in sales off of one person. Okay. One person. So crazy. Okay. Signing up the right person. Some of these people, we'll get into this more. They just want to, depending on what kind of deal you're offering them, they just want to get all the sense and, maybe buy some Scentsy and get a good deal, but they don't take it serious. They're not all serious about the business, and you have to support them regardless. If they want this as a hobby, that's fine. We're here for you. But the team page and all the challenges and things are for people who really, really want this business and want it to succeed, because those challenges that I do especially are challenging you to push yourself out of your comfort zone, get creative with your marketing, all the things that are going to make you successful in the future. And like I said, nothing's an overnight success, right? Okay, so partying, turn any order you can into a party. And I just had this today. This lady says, how I want a warmer, but I only have a budget for a mini warmer. And you guys know, mini warmers are meant for small rooms. They're not going to really do much in your whole house. So I really want to get her a full-size warmer. So I asked her to party. She's like, no, it's not really my thing. Whatever. So what I'm going to do is try to speak on the clearance with her tomorrow and see if she wants a clearance warmer. Also, if they don't want to party, you can turn it into a shopping link. That's going to encourage them to maybe share with their mom, their best friend, just a couple people, and then they can leave that shopping link open for 90 days. So they can earn their own rewards, and that incentivizes them to come back and shop with you on their shopping link, right? So the biggest, hugest thing that has to do with sales is your follow-ups. I scream it from the rooftops all the time. It is the most important part of your business by far. Follow-ups, you can use the Amy app if you so choose. I just started using it because my customer base has grown out of control. I need those reminders to check in with people. I will let it go for too long. So that's something that I made a decision for my business, is to purchase that Amy app to try to keep me on top of things. It's not just for customers either. It can be for your team as well. So if you're a leader, it might even help you further than just following up with customers. Another follow-up is thank you cards, right? So put something in there that you can follow up with, like, hey, I just want to make sure you got my card. What did you think of the scent circle or the scent of the month or whatever you threw in there? If they are all bakery fans and you throw a bakery scent in there, ask them what they thought of it. You want to put yourself in their life as much as you can without being overwhelming. Hey, change your wax. Hey, you love Scentsy, remember? This is great. Okay, so having a good follow-up system has helped me so much. I used to follow up way too early with people. You kind of want to do it in stages. So someone comes to a party, they get their order. Then it comes in the mail. and you're checking in to make sure it came and it's all in one piece and they enjoy everything. Customer service, right? That's our business. We're in customer service. We're not just a store that people come in and pick what they want and you don't care whether or not they like it. We're in customer service. So making sure that they like their product is huge because Scentsy does offer exchanges on certain things. Okay. Also, scent of the month flyers, personalized emails. I know I did like a written tutorial on how to do it. It's fairly easy. Next time I'm going to try to share the document so you can copy and paste and add things and take away things that will help you. And actually, I think most of you are on my contacts, so you probably got the email. Just copy and paste it. Easy enough, right? Okay, scent of the month. We talked about emails. Happy mail. Maybe just someone purchased more than once in a month. Maybe someone had over a $50 order and you want to send them a scent circle. If you just send a scent circle with a written message, it will mail with a stamp. If you send it with samples and the scent of the month, it might need an extra 15 or 5 cents. I don't know what denominations you can buy stamps in, but I know you can buy like cheaper stamps. So it'd be something you have to talk with the post office about. If you have a scale like me with Pirate Ship, as long as you make sure it's less than 1 ounce or 1 ounce exactly, it will mail with a forever stamp. So I try to keep everything under 1 ounce. Okay, samples are another way to follow up, but only if you're getting, like if you're walking into Target and you give someone a sample, you have to somehow have a way to follow up with them. So, hey, can I get your phone number so I can text you? Or are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Here's my card, follow me, etc., etc. But making sure you're following up with those samples is huge. Going live with products, doing mini showcases about, Shelly does this all the time. She's really good at it. But just talking about a product, my counter clean, I love it. It smells great. It works great. My dish soap doesn't leave my hands dry. Mini showcases of the mini wall fan. I send these in Messenger all the time. I don't know why I'm not doing nicer ones to post to my page. You know, here's a tutorial on how a wall fan works, you know, and how much I love it and how great it is. Actually I did in one of my lives, I took them out to my front porch and I was like, this sucker's on all the time. You know, I'm like, I could have probably did a better job, but doing mini live videos with just one product at a time instead of a million can help too. Using your products, but not just using them, showing that you're using them. That helps. It might not help immediately, but over time, people might get curious about it. Changing your wax. Don't hold it to yourself. Just do a little quick story about it. A real challenge, right? Diffusers, clean laundry. You guys know we have everything. There's so many options for which you could do a different live every week and be set for a quarter of the year. Okay. Whiff box. I have a following for whiff boxes now. I usually have 4 orders. The first, sometimes I don't want them, but it's just exciting to some people, right? So getting the whiff box yourself, being excited about it, showing it off in the live, showing it off in your stories. And then just, hey, everyone, I'm putting a whiff box order and who wants to have a mystery box with me? And it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's been working for me lately. Promoting Scentsy Club. For instance, I just had a $100 club order process this morning that I forgot about. It's not mine. It was a customer. It's a customer's. But I keep sending her things that she loves. And she's building up this club, right? It's building over time. She's not going to get rid of it. She might dwindle it down, but she's got certain scents in there that she can't get anymore. So she's not going to let it go, right? So one way of promoting club is to make your own club and then show it off in a live and tell the perks of club while you're doing it. See this bar? You can, the reason I get watermelon patch is because it's in my club and they have the always get my bar. 10% off orders 30 or more, etc. Half off, you know the basics of club. So having Having your own club helps market club and remind people. There's still people on my VIP, some of even my best customers who probably don't know what club is. So I'm not doing my part on that, but it's a way to get sales, right? Personal specials, a free mini warmer with a party using that perpetual gift, the 10 bar special, realtor baskets. You can do realtor bundles, but remember, you can't share the special pricing publicly. Okay, that has to be in private message or email privately. Same with the mini warmer with a party. You could put that in your mail outs. You can send it in an email. You can private message it. You can't post it in your VIP. Same with 10 bar special, guys. 10 bar special is more of a local special because otherwise they're going to pay for all that shipping. I'll tell you what, to mail one wax bar is $3.30 something cents. So, doing that for your locals is your best option. Also, find businesses to put warmers in. I've done that. It works great. Fundraisers, there's all kinds of information on fundraisers in the workstation and on YouTube. I have yet to do a successful one, so I'm not going to train too much on that, but also looking for vendor shows. So those are all ideas for sales. I'm going to post this again for the third time on our page, so you guys can use this as a reference. They actually have, broken down tips that you can take to YouTube and type in bag parties. What's a bag party? Someone knows the answer. Someone's going to have the answer for you. Okay. So this is just going to be your worksheet. And then you are going to train yourself in these aspects. And if you are rotating through these and nailing every leg, you're going to grow to the top of the business. I promise. So 2, sponsoring. I don't have this, but people talk about your dream team list. Your dream team list might just be someone who is outgoing, someone who you want to be on a team with, someone who is your best customer, someone who's just as enthused about Scentsy as you are. But making this into an actual physical list so that you can track your follow-ups with them. It took me probably 5 times to get Shelly to sign up before she finally did. But I got her. It's not that I got her, it's such a blessing. It really, really is. So the fact that I got her wasn't about me. I was like, man, these people in North Dakota, they need their Scentsy, especially North Dakota. They have nothing to do but buy Scentsy. She's doing great. So it takes time, you guys, planting those seeds. It takes time to harvest. So tracking, you don't want to be in someone's inbox every 3 days, maybe once a month, maybe once a week. Just subtle hints at it, right? And then not telling them everything at once, right? If they do want to talk about the opportunity, you don't want to overload them with all the things. You want to just take it slow. There's no sales minimums. It's $59 or free or whatever you guys are doing for host kits to sign up. But the only thing is you have to get active once a year. And then they'll be like, well, what's active? So that's when you start with the money, and then, oh yeah, your website is $10 a month, but 3 months are free. And that's another thing I did with Shelly. I said, 3 months are free. So why don't you just give it 3 months and see what you think? And then if it's not for you, then you can move on. She's been here more than 3 months. Okay. Maybe having a script for when you're talking about this. Keep it on a Post-it or in your notebook about just little, this is what I say first. Let them breathe. And then this is what I say second. And then let them digest that, and then start to talk about the minimums and the money. Okay. You obviously know people can earn a kit with host credits by having a party. We have the host exclusive kit. It has a little bit less for $59, or using host credits, knocking that down even more. Now, what I will say about giving kits away for free, in my experience, those people don't want to work. They won't work. Making them spend at least $20 or something helps immensely. The people who get them for free, in my experience, and not always, right? But they tend to not work their business. So learning my lesson. Tracking your best customers, because your best customers are your next potential teamie. Okay. I know it sounds hard to hear, but it's the way it is, and it will bless you down the road to sign that teamie up. Okay. Sharing why you love Scentsy, not just in your VIP. It can be a little reel that you say, oh, I just love my laundry after I use Scentsy. Just reiterating what you love about Scentsy. Sharing the opportunity at least 2 times a month. Weekly would be ideal. I don't even do weekly, but the people who are successful do. So, maybe I should take a tip from them. Sharing the opportunity, not just in a flyer, guys. Maybe get crafty with your testers, or I have a letterboard warmer I was going to try to get crafty with. Relationship building. Anya has this thing called her daily 5. Every day, first thing in the morning, she does her daily 5, where she logs into Facebook and she connects with 5 people who are not her customers. Whether it's happy birthday, oh, your dog's so cute, oh, I love, where did you go on vacation? Some kind of relationship building. 5 tasks per day. And I'll see Anya commenting on people's stuff. I'm like, get out of here. Those are my friends. But you get the idea, right? You're relationship building, and not always to try to sell Scentsy. You're just trying to build a relationship. So maybe incorporating the daily 5 into your routine. Doesn't take that long. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It's worth it. Okay. Okay. Having an onboarding system. I know it's so easy to think, oh, I have all the time in the world for, hopefully this doesn't time out. I have all the time in the world for my one teamie, until your team is 28 people, and then it's overwhelming, right? So I'm telling you all this now to help you. Okay. Having an onboarding system, a system you follow step by step, because there are things that are going to slip through the cracks, important things that you need to let your team know. One thing that came to my attention was that one of my downline, she didn't know that you couldn't put Scentsy in your VIP name. So that slipped through the cracks, right? So having this list, this onboarding system, is going to help you. Also, doing trainings on YouTube is going to help you. That goes into coaching though. Last leg, guys. Self-care is the seed, but that's quick, I promise. So, coaching, simple, right? No. Your system for onboarding, we just talked about that. Your script for signing up. This is why it's short and simple, because we've already talked about these things. Script for signing up. YouTube training starting from launch. Okay, because you can sign up all the people in the world, but you've got to be there for them. And having YouTube trainings helps you. Like, hey, go watch this. Let me know when you're done. Hey, go watch this. Let me know when you're done. And making people do those 5, that checklist in the beginning is huge. Everyone who doesn't do them has all the questions. Team challenges and having a strong coaching system helps build your strong leaders. Okay, because they're going to take reference from how you have your system and apply that to their team. Okay, so setting that up early is going to really help you down the road. So, self-care, the top of the stool. Setting business hours. Like I said, you can have a team of 2 and be like, I can answer any question any time of the day. It's fine till you have 28, and it gets crazy. I'm still trying to figure out my business hours, because I have 3rd shifters, I have 1st shifters, I have 2nd shifters. Everyone comes in all different times of the day. I want to be there for you, but I also have to put priority on my family, obviously, and have downtime. Other self-care is exercise, yoga, eating good, watching a movie, just watching a movie, not working your business and watching it, just enjoying it. And then getting lots of sleep, enough sleep anyway. Investing in yourself, trainings, invest so many hours a week or a month or however serious you are taking this business, into the trainings, into books, into podcasts that are uplifting. Spending quality work free time with family. So you're not working, you're not on your phone, you're just spending time with your family. That is self-care. Recharging yourself with joy. I know I love retail therapy like no other. So that brings me joy. So if I can go shopping, it's like I reset and I'm like, woo, look at that stuff. So that's one of the things that sparks joy for me. Hanging out with friends, a good book, and being with your family. And then, of course, practicing gratitude, kindness, and speaking affirmations to those who uplift you as well. So that is our 3 legs of success, you guys. I know it sounds like a lot, but they break it down for you. So it's easy. Okay. And if you follow the 3 legs with all these tips, you're going to be successful. I promise. There's no doubt about it. Okay. So, any questions?
I finally got on.
Yay! Well, it was recorded, I hope. I see Mabry in there messing up my computer. So hopefully
Well,
she
I'm
didn't end
slow. I'm slow sometimes. It just takes a little extra effort for me sometimes.
it. Oh, you're fine. You're good. So, Jerry, do you have any questions?
No, as a matter of fact, when the audio came in, again, this is a 3rd affirmation, okay, of one of my campaigns. I'm calling it a campaign, to connect with local realtors. I have a couple of friends who are realtors. Also, they have rental houses as well. So Pinterest is becoming my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, thank you for letting me know that I did not know everybody was so young in the business, less than a year. But that's what I was trying to get as to what would be available, what would carry over, because there's a lot of things that I like. And have you ever done realtors? Have you tried to go down that way, or do you know anybody? Huh?
I haven't, but Alex from the other group, her husband's a realtor, so she might be able to really help you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She might.
Well, I wanted to do like a small display.
Mm-hmm.
To say, hey, look, this can go into a living room. Like, I like the bottle. Well, I'm calling it a wine bottle, the warmer.
Oh yeah.
And that is like, okay, is that going to go away? And I know things are going to be different, and we won't know until, 16 days.
Yeah. That's one thing is we don't know, but luckily you have that whole month, because we're going to be able to see that catalog. I'm pretty certain there'll be a digital catalog floating around on January 1st for spring. So that's when people are going to start making those flyers of discontinued lists. So you're going to be able to see exactly what's on its way out.
Okay.
And like I said, for spring, we got 15 new warmers total.
Oh, okay.
We got 15 new warmers. Between mini warmers and full-size warmers, there was 15 of them. So, they will change out. We just don't know which ones right now.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I've got a lot of friends who's old like I am. Some of them starting 2nd and 3rd degree, 3rd career, edging on out.
And I remember when fall came out, I was like, no, we were losing some of the better warmers, I thought, but the new stuff that they brought in was gorgeous too. And that's just the nice thing about Scentsy, is that they switch it up all the time. You're not just trying to sell the same things over and over and over again. So
yeah, that's cool. Well, like I said, yes, to me, I'm done for December. I know that sounds bad, but hey, you ought to see my agenda book. I've added more since then. I
You
love
do
it.
what you have to do. You know, of course, I'm never stopping. My business is always open. Just make sure that people know that your business is open, even though you might
Right.
not actively be seeking out sales or, you know, things of that nature. Just keep posting and being consistent is going to be key for you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to hear the beginning, but I can
you're fine.
lip read, but not real fast.
Oh yeah.
So, but anyway, but hi, Yvette is still there because
Yeah.
I only see you.
Yep, she's sticking it out for us. I love her little speech. I was like, Yvette, I need your help.
So, well, listen, I thank you so very much. I really do appreciate y'all, and I really appreciate you. I like your tough love that you do. Please keep it up. I'm serious because we all need a kick sometimes, you know.
Yeah,
So
I feel
appreciate
bad
it.
sometimes. At the same time, I'm just like, you know, people will understand someday in the future why I am the way I am. You know, I have to be direct with things, otherwise people don't get it or they don't take it serious. So if I'm not, you know, I try to just be 90% uplifting and positive, and then just 10%, you know, direct and honest.
Right,
So-
right. Well, I hope to get better. I haven't done a whole bunch of reels. I'm still like I'm amazed at the reel that I did through Facebook. Of course, now I can't get to it. I'm having problems with Instagram, but I mean, hey, that's fine. You know, you know, if there's that one statistic that something can go wrong, my picture's beside that statistic. So,
Yeah.
so
Trust me, it's a learning curve for all of us. So, but that's
Yeah.
why I do these challenges, is so that, you know, people, if I don't challenge them, then likely some of these people would have never tried a reel. So it's
Right.
pushing them out of their comfort zone by doing these things. So
Yeah.
that's the key to this. Oh,
yes,
there's me.
ma'am. Oh, hey, how are you? Oh,
Say hi.
oh,
Say hello.
hi there. Merry Christmas. Did you see
Okay.
Santa yet?
She hated Santa. We saw him at the mall and he was
Oh.
scary.
Yes. Well, both my smallest grandbabies that are here with me, same deal. Loved them from far away, in other words.
Yeah.
Well, listen, y'all have a sensational night,
You
Have a
too.
holiday, and y'all take care.
All right. You guys have a good night. Thanks. Bye.